Cathy Worley with a couple of songs for us.
Eddie asked me to talk a little bit. That's not like me, Brenda. Get somewhere and talk. But the reason we chose this song is Alan Jackson's song, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? How many of you remember where you were on 9/11? I remember I was right here in Trion, Georgia, in the back of Trion drugstore when that happened. And I remember my daddy called and said, whatever you do, stop and pray for America. And when I started practicing this song, I thought, well, you know, I can do that song, until I really started singing the words of this song, and I cried every time that I sang this song because of the words. So if I cry, I'm like Eddie. I'm a big crybaby sometimes, but it's because it's such a powerful song. I appreciate the privilege to be here. What an honor to live in the land of the free, to be an American. Woo! Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Out in the yard with your wife and children, working on some stage in LA. Did you stand there in shock at the sight of the black smoke rising against that blue sun? Did you shout out in anger and fear for your neighbor? Did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children who lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walk from the rubble? Sob for the ones left below? Did you burst into pride for the red, white, and blue? The heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer and look at yourself to what really matters? I'm just a singer of a simple song. I'm not a real political man. I want to see it in, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember that from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, but the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, driving down some old interstate. Did you feel guilty cause you were surviving in a crowded room? Did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you love her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes and hope it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep. Did you notice the sunset the first time in ages? Speak with some stranger on the street. Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow? Go out and buy you a gun. Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to the church and hold hands with some stranger? Did you stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay at home and cling tight to your family? Thank God you had somebody to love. I'm just a singer of a simple song. I'm not a real political man. I want to see it in, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave greatest is love. I'm just a singer of a simple song. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, but the greatest is love. The greatest is love. The greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day?
Great job. What a great day. Wonderful, wonderful weekend. Happy to be here, Trion, Georgia, on this Labor Day weekend, that's for sure.
Amen.
A lot of people have had a lot to do with today's event and this flag and what's happening here in this wonderful city, and one of which is County Commissioner for Chattooga City. If you would please welcome Commissioner Jason Winters.
My job's just not to fall in the river. I saw the bicycle go by. We're glad it wasn't a streaker. Mayor Stansel, Eddie, Senator Mullis, Representative Lumsden. We have some folks from DCA and state government. We appreciate everyone being in Trion. Mayor Stansel, I know where Trion is. My mama graduated from Trion High School, and we got into an argument a few minutes ago. Johnny Brymer said she graduated in 1964. Don Henderson said she graduated in 1965. Mayor Stansel said she graduated in 1966. Now, knowing how smart my mama is, she probably graduated all 3 times. I'm glad to hear Mount Vernon Mills making a lot of racket tonight. That's special. And I've got my blue jeans on because of that. Mayor Stansel, thank you for your hard work. My role in this, good friend of mine, Brandon Croy, put this together. My role in this was I was talking to his mama one day, and she said, Brandon's built this thing, but we haven't got it up yet. So Mayor Stansel, Senator Mullis, Representative Lumsden, we get this thing up. It's a good night for Chattooga County. It's a great night for town of Trion. Great crowd, good job, and keep up the good work.
Bridge is absolutely full of dignitaries this afternoon and evening, and we're glad to have him here too. You heard his name just mentioned a moment ago. If you would please welcome our State Representative Eddie Lumsden.
Woo! Thank you. It's great to be here this evening. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for inviting me and having an opportunity to speak for just a few minutes. I want to recognize my wife and daughter who happen to be here with me tonight. It's a real pleasure for me to have them here. Teresa Lumsden and Julie Mitchell, stand up. Let them see you. They don't get to come with me very often, so I'm very pleased to have them. Had the other the 4 grandchildren and the son-in-law here earlier too, but he took them and went back south. He had some football to watch or something like that. But anyway, it's just a real privilege for me to be here this evening. It's a privilege for me to represent you at the State House of Representatives. You know, this flag that is behind us is simply a symbol of something that is far greater than just the lights and the metal that it's made up of. It represents that which we are about as a nation. Today is Labor Day. We stop to think about the things that make America great, and one of those things has been the investment in time and energy and effort that the average person, the working man and woman has put forth to make this nation great. Alex de Tocqueville was a French philosopher, and he visited America early on, and he said the thing that makes America great is not its buildings, not its structures, but its people. And he was talking about the